Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 10WT Friday. The 10WT is a 10-week health and fitness program designed to build your best you, both physically and mentally. It's centered around a proven 6-step goal-setting framework that will help you optimize your habits, transform your body, and conquer the inevitable obstacles that life throws at you, all so that you can become the healthiest and the best version of yourself. Every single week, we help health-conscious go-getters just like yourself optimize their body, their habits, and their potential. I'm your host, Nick Carrier, and today I'm super excited to talk about how to get more steps in on a daily basis. The goal of the Best You podcast is to allow you to feel confident about what you need to do, why you need to do it, and how to do it in order to get closer and closer to your best you. The reason why I want to talk about this is because so many people, whether or not they're participating in a 10-week transformation, know that they should be moving more on a daily basis. That doesn't necessarily mean they need to be exercising more on a daily basis, but they know they need to be moving more on a daily basis because so many of us have jobs where we're just sitting down for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, and a lot of people are gaining more and more awareness and knowledge around the importance of just activity throughout the day, outside of just a 30-minute workout or a 45 or a 1-hour workout. So many people are realizing the importance of moving your body on a regular basis throughout the day. You know, so many people have goals of getting 10,000 steps a day. And that's great because it's something that you need to always be doing. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. But one of the biggest reasons is to help make sure that you manage your glucose and insulin levels. There's a lot of studies that have been done where post-meal, if you go on a walk right afterwards, it will decrease the spike in your glucose and insulin levels. You know, oftentimes when you eat, your glucose and insulin levels spike right after that. And you can have a less dramatic spike depending on what you eat, but then you can even have a less dramatic spike if you go on walks right afterwards. And so super key for that, super key for energy levels, super key for just making sure your metabolism is continually going and your body's using energy and burning calories. And so getting more steps in on a daily basis is super key. And so today's episode is just super practical. What are some different ideas to make sure that you can get more steps in on a daily basis? Number one, get some steps in when you're talking on the phone. If you're on the phone, put some AirPods in, put your Bluetooth headphones in, and walk. Like, that's one of the things I've started to do when I'm talking to my family members or when I'm talking to anybody. If I have my AirPods in, walk around the house, go outside, walk around, be on your feet and move. It's a great time to get some extra steps in because you're not even thinking about it. And you don't have to do anything else besides be on the phone. And that's another great thing is you'll be more present with the person that you're talking to. You know, so many times I think when we're on the phone, we're trying to multitask and do other things at the same time. And then we realize we didn't really hear what they said or we're not fully engaged in the conversation. And then I know if I ever do that, I hang up the phone and I'm like, dang it, I was not very present with that person. And I did not give them my full energy and attention. And I wish I did. And so if you go on a walk and you're not multitasking, you'll give whoever it is that you're talking to your full-time energy and attention as well, which is key. And so kind of alongside of when you're on the phone is when you're on a work meeting. If you're on a work call and you can be on a call and you can be on a walk and you don't have to be sitting down, go on a walk. I've heard so many people that are doing that. You know, so many people go on Zoom calls and there's a lot of people on these Zoom calls and they don't even have their video pulled up. So go on a walk. Go on a walk. Get some extra steps in during that 30-minute meeting, during the 45-minute or the 60-minute meeting. So when you're on the phone / during a work meeting. Number two, walk your dog an extra time. So many of you guys have pets. Go on an extra dog walk, whether that's in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening. Slate in an extra time to bring your dog on a walk. Number three, park further away. When you go someplace, don't try to just waste time on getting the closest parking spot possible. Get the furthest parking spot possible. End of the day, it's probably going to take you the same amount of time to get into wherever it is that you're going, because oftentimes when people are just looking for the parking spot closest to the restaurant or the grocery store or whatever it is, it takes a while to find that parking spot. But if you find the farthest parking spot, you can park quickly and you can get some extra steps in both on the way in and on the way out. So park further away is number 3, and number 4 is walk to bars and restaurants. I was just talking to somebody this morning who is doing the 10-week transformation, and she's like, I live in Green Hills and everything's really close, but I never walk, and I need to start walking to some of these bars and restaurants. And I know plenty of people that do that every single Saturday, every single Sunday, or during the week. If they go out to dinner, they are going someplace that is 10, 15, 20, even a 30-minute walk away, but do it. Do it. You're going to be glad you did. You're going to feel so much better on so many different levels. On both, your body's actually going to feel better. Your mind's going to feel better. You're going to get the benefits of being outside and getting sunlight. There's so many other reasons that you should go outside and get steps in outside of just getting steps in. Mental clarity, being present with the person that you might be talking to, getting sunlight, getting that vitamin D. Like, get more steps in when you can. So again, the 4 practical things that you can do to help get more steps in is number 1 is when you're talking to somebody on the phone, get more steps in, / when you're on a work meeting. Number 2, walk your pet, walk your dog an extra time. Number 4, park further away. Number 3, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep messing up that number. Number 3, park further away. Number 4, walk to the bars and restaurants that you go to. Obviously, not everybody is going to be able to do that depending on where they live. I don't have any bars and restaurants that I live close enough to walk to. If I walked to any of them, it'd probably take me 45 minutes, which I'm just not doing. Too time efficient of a person to do that. But if you live close to bars and restaurants, walk to them. Or if you live close to anywhere that you go to on a regular basis, walk to them. Walk to work, bike to work, whatever it is. I hope that you guys got something from today. I hope you got, if you're somebody who's trying to get more steps in, I hope you got the practical knowledge and you have an idea of now what's something that you can do to implement that. But I also hope you just realized the importance of getting more walks in on all different levels, both from an obviously a biological and a physiological standpoint, but from the standpoint of improving the relationships with a person that you're potentially talking to. Also getting vitamin D, getting that sunlight, getting the benefits of nature, getting the mental clarity and the mental pause when that going on walks gives you and provides you. It's just key. It's key. So make sure you share this episode with a friend or family member. If you know that somebody else is trying to get more steps in as well, send them this episode to give them some tips on how to make that happen. And if you're somebody who wants to get more steps in and also optimize their habits and transform their body, then make sure you check out the 10-week transformation by going to nickcarrier.com/10WT. If you're in Nashville, we always have groups starting over and over again. We got October 16th will be the next one. So make sure you get registered by going to nickcarrier.com/10WT. And if you're anywhere besides Nashville, you can start at any point in time to change your life. And I know that's something a lot of people say about their products, but this is something that will actually change your life. I've had plenty of people who have done it in the past who say it is life-changing, not just because of what it does for their body and what it does because of their habits, but because it does what it does for their mental self-confidence. Like, it boosts their self-confidence like never before. So go to nickcarrier.com/10WT. But I hope this practical steps that you got today will help you get more steps in. You see what I did there? And I hope it allows you to get closer to your health and fitness goals and ultimately helps you get closer and closer to your best you.